Hello, Eli. I'm about to get started. We are about to have ads too, so see you after the ads. All right. All right. Alright, ads should be done now. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging around. I'm just looking at my backlog here. I'm making a couple new tasks for things I know I need to do. Because my walk and run logic are basically identical except for playing a different animation. So I'm gonna combine them into a single, just like grounded locomotion state. And another, let's see, did I add it to this? Yeah, move while shielding. Okay. That is something I need to get an animation for. It's probably gonna be like an additive thing. Where I move the shield arm up higher while you're shielding. Let's see, what else? Okay, so the main thing that I was gonna do today were these two things, making the vectors relative to the player. What I'm pretty sure I need to do is I need to first make them relative to the camera, and then make the camera relative vector relative to the player. I was trying to do that on Tuesday, but I was not in the right headspace to do that. So, let's see. Okay, move vector. So player move input. Hi Fulbaka, how's it going? Welcome. I think I figured out the math I was struggling with on Tuesday, this morning, while I was walking Thorin. So I'm gonna do it in the run state, I think. Okay, so we're getting our move vector, and then so we do need to do it in both our physics update and our update, because we're updating the animations here. I guess I could move this all into the update, or physics update, I should say. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't implemented yet, but I'm pretty sure I have it figured out. So what I need to do is var cam relative input is equal to move input, player input dot move input. I spelled that wrong. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. So it's actually going to be, here we go. Woo, 6 months. Thank you, Fulbaka. It's exciting. Yeah, I think my affiliate versary is coming up. I can't remember exactly when I got it. I think it was in June last year, or May. But yeah, thank you for hanging out for this long. Been having a lot of fun. Alright, so let's see. So we need to make a vector 3 that will be so it's gonna be player character controller dot camera rig dot basis times vector 3 x 0 player input dot move input dot y. So that will get camera relative. So if we're and then we need to take that camera relative one and then transform it so it's player relative. So then we'll say player input vector 3 is equal to player character controller dot basis times camera relative input. And then we got to put that back in a vector 2 and that will be oh, awesome. Glad to hear it. I'm glad I'm helping you learn stuff and inspiring you. It means a lot. And I'm excited to see what you do next. I'm not sure if you were in the Doig Swift community day for the most recent one. I haven't caught up on the VOD yet, but I'm partway through it. Alright, so we're gonna... Oof, I'm floofed. Floof. Hi Dark Sass, how's it going? Thanks for the floof. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I had a busy day today, so I was watching it while I was eating lunch right before the stream. Alright. Vector 2, we want player relative input dot x and player relative input dot z. Oh, thank you. I do not mind at all. Thanks. All right, let's see. So. I've had a pretty busy week this week. I've been trying to get some work stuff figured out, and I also I'm friends with a college professor who was he's teaching a video game production course that it spans multiple semesters. And since they're at the end of the semester, he wanted some people with game development experience to kind of help judge some of the projects that his students were working on. So I did that Tuesday evening. That was cool. They had 5 games of varying quality. But it was cool to see what they were doing. Alright, so we'll switch this to input vector. Anywhere where we're doing this, I want to do input vector instead. Input vector. Yeah, it was cool. I was a little flustered just because I had a lot on my mind that wasn't related to what I was supposed to be helping with, but I think the students got a lot of being able to ask me and the other 2 guests questions, and we asked them some questions. It was cool. Hi Moldrum, how's it going? Thanks for the floof. So yeah, this is what I meant about combining my walk and run state, because they're pretty much the same except for like I'm setting a different, well, I'm not even playing a different animation. I'm still passing set move to the animation tree. And so really the only difference is like this run speed here instead of walk speed here. So basically everything from roll to the top. Cool. Roll to the top. Paste. Alright. So I think this should work. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. Very slow when we're running. No, this is not correct. Why am I walking so slow? Oh, I see. So I'm actually move that to the top, and then this will be if input vector we don't need this because we're already in the lock state. Alright, so we have one, we have run, and we have lock. And then it's like it's rotated 90 degrees from what it needs to be. And now it's flipped. Okay. What if this needs to be global basis instead of basis? And same thing here. Okay, it's currently opposite of what it should be. Okay, so it seems correct here. Correct here. So I think it's just when we have a lock but we don't have a target is when it's being weird. So where's that code? Okay, so this is target mode 0, side hub. backflipping here when I should be rolling, and I'm rolling when I should be backflipping. So if I let's just say I put a negative here for the Z going into the Y. That seems correct. I rotate, I press towards the camera, I roll, I press away from the camera, I backflip. Okay, the side hops are flipped. But only when the camera is facing the player. But I think that might actually be in the side hop state there. All right. And I do want to move. Actually, we want this below there. Alright, seems like the x-axis actually it seems like all of it's flipped, so what if I just make this a negative? What will that do? Yes, that's correct. And then let's make sure it's still correct when we have a target. No. Why is it backwards when I have a target? Let's flipped now. Alright, yeah, this needs to also have the same player input dot move input dot x times player character controller dot camper rig basis. Global basis. And then this. x negative player vector dot y or dot z. Is that right? That move input. Let's try that. Whoa. Oop. Why is that flipped now? I thought this was working. Okay, side hop. Now I'm confused. Because I was pretty sure I had that working. swap those. Oh man, what did I do? So here it's correct with the backflip and no, it's not. What the hell? What have I done? They've made it so much more confusing than it was. I probably should have some sort of debug thing that's like drawing the directions so I can actually see what's happening. That would be a smart way to do it. Let's see. In Unity, I could do like debug.drawLine or drawArray, and so that's what I used for some of my stuff. So I would have like one that's facing the direction the player's facing, and like one that is just the raw XY of the gamepad, and one that's the input rotated around so it's correct. So let me think of a good way to do that. Yeah, it would be helpful. Also, maybe I shouldn't be multiplying both the bases. Maybe I should be adding them together. Oh, I should probably be normalizing these. That might be part of it. So what might be happening is they're ending up above what it should be. Just double check. So you normalize, yeah, it's normalizing the whole thing. So let's do that real quick. I'll normalize this too. Just normalize all the things. All right, let's see how that goes. you can't add two bases together. That was it. Dang. Try something slightly different. Alright, so let's try rotated vector 3 dot up and player character controller camera rig dot rotation dot y. And then we do the same thing here, but side hops are still messed up, but I think that's pretty close. I got an ad break. flipped here, but it's fine here. Why is that? Oh. If I just do that, this input direction is already modified. And I know I have a double negative thing going on. All right. It's working. It's playing the correct animations. But it's flipped here for some reason. Why is it flipped there? Alright, so we don't need negative side hop speed here, and we don't need negative input direction there, I don't think. I think we can just use the positive values, because we're multiplying by a negative twice to get a positive. Looks like the side hop animation isn't quite right now. Why is that? Oh, I think I flipped the animations in the state tree. Let's see. Animation tree. And side hop left is side hop left. Let's get the camera somewhere that makes sense. Side hop left. So maybe in the script I have them flipped. Okay, if it's one, side hop right. Otherwise, it's side hop left. So maybe I do just need to multiply it by -1 there, where we're actually playing the animation for some reason. That doesn't entirely make sense to me, but let's just try it. I'm so confused. Why is it? Yeah. 3D math can be really confusing. I'm sorry I've been stuck in math hex for a while. Alright. Correct. No. The animations are wrong. But and it's flipped if I'm facing. Yeah, this needs to be negative here. Incorrect. All right. Vector dot up. This is correct now. Nope. Not correct now. Correct. Not correct. I already have the player relative input here. Hop. Hop. No. Correct. 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 What the hell? This was working and now it's not. now it's flipped. Correct now, I think. Yeah. So like if I have the camera facing the player and I push forward on the stick towards, like, behind the character, and I press A, I do a backflip. If I'm pressing the same direction the character's facing, I roll. Away, I do a backflip. If I push right, I hop. And now, if I push forward, which is the character's right, I should hop to right, hop towards the camera. Backflip if I press right, which is away from the direction. And I should roll if I'm pressing left, which is the direction the character's facing. That's correct. Roll, backflip, side hop. That was supposed to be right, and that's left. What the heck? And then it's still like, it's still backwards if I'm locked on for some reason. Like I'm pressing forward and I'm backflipping. I press back and I roll forward. Mysterious. I feel like I'm slightly closer now than I was on Tuesday though, so that's good. But yeah, I think what I might need to do is, yeah. So what I think I need to do is I have, yeah, it's complex. Who would have guessed that when you have a controller vector, a direction that the player's facing and a direction that the camera's facing, and you need them all to work together, it would be complicated. So I think what I want to do is I'm gonna add a child node that's a 3D node, and this is just gonna be like debug nodes. And so I'm gonna add a Raycast 3D, and this will be raw input direction. And so what I want from this one, I don't know why it's complaining about the animation tree when the animation tree is not selected currently. Alright. I don't want it to collide with anything. And I want this vector, it's going to be is going to be the X and Y values from the controller probably multiplied by an amount so I can see them better. And I think they need to be flipped as well. Actually, let's what if I make this 0 and make this 1? And what if I scale it? Does the scale actually affect the size of it? It does. Okay. So yeah, I can just set the values. It's not going to hit anything. It's just for debugging. It's not enabled and it doesn't hit, does exclude parent. Okay. So I don't want it to hit anything. I guess it does need to be enabled for it to draw. I'm going to give it a custom color. It's going to be green. And then this one is going to be camera relative input direction. So this one will be red. And then we'll have a third one. This will be player relative input direction. So this one will be blue. And actually, I think these should not be parented to the player. Because and maybe I should just do it with UI. I'm not sure. I need to think this through a little bit more. Probably off stream over the weekend. But with this, I can go to debug here and I can say visible collision shapes. Maybe. I think I might have to do that before I hit run. Yeah. So this way we can see. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It just might take a minute. So the green one is facing the direction the player's facing, which is useful because the animations don't always. He's kind of turned to the side when he's doing some of his animations. I kind of wish there was a way to. What the heck? It's like. It's so weird. It just like randomly breaks sometimes. Like it will be working just fine, and then it will stop working, and then it will break again at random. I think I might know, actually. I think I might have an idea. Alright, what if instead of rotation here, this is global rotation. Side hop to and just make sure that's correct. If this fixes it, I will be happy, and if it doesn't fix it, I will be very confused. Seemed correct. Seems correct, but we haven't turned the character yet. Incorrect. That looks extremely weird. See, I should be side hopping here. Should be side hopping to the right, not Side hopping backwards. Okay, this might be a little silly, but what if we only care about the So what if we only care about the player relative input and not the camera relative? So if we get rid of that, and then make this vector 3 I'm pressing right and I'm back flipping. Almost 4:30, which is about when I normally wrap up. Alright, what if we make these just camera relative and not player relative? This is feeling more correct. Well, no, I spoke too soon. Now I'm side hopping. Why? Maybe we don't care about the global rotation and just the rotation. Nope, still not correct. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to wrap up here and do some thinking, maybe some drawing on a whiteboard to figure it out. So I should be back on Tuesday. I don't see any reason I won't be. Oh, excuse me. I don't see any reason why I won't be able to be back on Tuesday. So hopefully I can have a good think about it over the weekend, and have a solution on Tuesday. And I think we'll raid Barry, because he just started a couple minutes ago. So have a good weekend. Hope to see you on Tuesday. Bye. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks again for the subby, Full Baka. Means a lot. Alright, bye.